This battle. Here we go. We're going to see a battle coming in. No, a lot of running around. Okay, they both have about the same amount of Zerglings. I'm always fascinated by Zergling micro because my Zergling micro is A forward, and these pro Zergling micro, they will micro specific groups as they're attacking. They'll select three. Oh, look at that!
Oh my
gosh!
gosh!
Did you see that?
Wow, Yellow getting
That
two
was
Zerglings into
amazing.
EffOrt's base. Horrible EffOrt.
Oh,
Everyone's going
God.
to push up and attack. He is going to push out and breach out of that slight contain. But Yellow, in the meantime, is able to get two Zerglings in on these drones. He might be able to actually take a couple drones out. It looks like, yes, one drone goes down, and every drone matters in this matchup. As we know, two drones go down. So a total of two drones may or may not make a huge difference, but EffOrt does have Yellow on the run now, and it looks like EffOrt does have a superior Ling force. Mutas are going to be popping out though soon. Mutas are out just in time to fend off EffOrt's Lings, so Yellow looking like he may have the upper hand right now, with the Mutas already out and now chasing back a few Zerglings. So he's already taken out a few drones and a few Zerglings of EffOrt, but as we know, in the end, it's going to come down probably to Muta Micro, as we saw EffOrt versus Jaedong. Once Jaedong got those Mutas up in the air, there wasn't much EffOrt could do. So it does, often come down to just that air micro. But actually, a surprising number of Lings out for a ZVZ. Looks like one Overlord is going to go down. So EffOrt, again, doing what damage he can with the few forces he has. And otherwise, we're just waiting for that big battle.
Well, EffOrt does have the Ling advantage, and EffOrt has the Scourge out as well. And this can play a key role here. We do see some Scourge almost landing for EffOrt. No, some excellent micro by Yellow. Excellent micro. If any of you guys have tried to micro against Scourge, there's a Muta micro map out there, and you have to actually move your Mutalisk and press patrol on the Mutalisk for them to turn around, and it's ridiculously difficult. All right, we see a lot of Lings coming in here. Yellow not paying attention. Lings pouring into his main base.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to see if we see getting kills here. So far, one kill maybe. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I can't even tell. It looks like Yellow has lost several drones there. And now he's going to try to clean things up. Obviously, he's going to try to go for a... no, he's not going to go for a counterattack. There's no counterattack. All those Lings for EffOrt have paid off, and Yellow has lost a ton of mining time. He's lost a bunch of drones. I don't know if Yellow can come back to this, to be totally honest, even if he does have a little bit more Mutalisk in the air.
Yeah, I don't know what actually happened to all Yellow's Lings, if they got killed on the way or what. I guess I missed that, but I guess EffOrt just continued to produce a lot more Lings, and Yellow wasn't able to block the entrance to his base, and so all those Lings came in right onto all of his drones and just did a lot of damage. Like you said, that's really, wow, that's really going to put Yellow far behind, but it looks like Yellow's going to push out with what he has right now. He's got this one moment to kind of strike because economy advantage for EffOrt is going to be able to kick in with all those loss of drones for Yellow. Yellow is, it looks like, just regrouping his Mutalisk, and I don't know, that's a big... flock of Scourge and Mutas. And it looks like, a couple Scourge landing on the Mutas there of EffOrt, but just too many Scourge, I think, so little few Mutalisk. It looks like Yellow does have less Mutalisk. It's hard to tell, but Yellow in the meantime has got some Zerglings into the natural expansion of EffOrt, and that actually might go down, so that could be big. EffOrt making the same mistake almost that Yellow did. I don't know why Yellow is mismicroing there, but he did take down that hatchery. He's going to try to go in and kill some drones, but those are going to get cleaned up by the Mutalisk. But now EffOrt is actually the one that's going to have to want to push out because he's got, 3 less larvae to work with than Yellow has.
As far as Zerg vs. Zerg goes, this is actually really exciting. This is reminding me of, oh my gosh, some of the Terran vs. Terran games that I've seen recently. I saw the Kanata vs. Lita game, and it was just back and forth and back and forth, and spoiler warning, Lita did win that series, which we'll talk about once we get into Group D. But most Terran vs. Terran games are also back and forth, but they're just back and forth during a slower period of time. Zerg games, a lot of times, are won off of one battle, and this has gone back and forth. I'll be honest, I don't know if EffOrt losing his expansion or if Yellow losing all those drones and all the mining is going to be worse here. I guess in the long run, obviously, EffOrt's losing expansion is going to be worse. But EffOrt has so many Scourges. Oh, and there's some other imposter Scourges in the mix there. Nice micro, picking them off. So EffOrt has a big Scourge advantage. Look how few drones Yellow has. And we're going to see an attack going in here. If these Scourges can land, then this could be the game. EffOrt could take this game here, and he is going to take this game. This is going to be GG for Yellow. Oh, and that is it.
Yep, that's going to be GG for Yellow. Just no Mutalisk left in the air, and the economy just really kicked in there. I mean, you're pretty much spending money as you get it when you're, a Zerg player just trying to be Mutalisk, at 100 gas, and there's GG from Yellow. At 100 gas and 100 minerals, you got to make Mutas as you get the money. So, as soon as Yellow lost all those drones, to EffOrt's huge attack with all those lings. There was just no way Yellow could come back from that. He had to do it in that, couple minutes right there, get it done there or not get it done at all. So it looks like Flash has survived.
He's hanging on by a hair.
Just barely by a thread. But let's remember that if Yellow beats Jaedong, Flash will still be out. But now Yellow's shaking his head because now he is going to be in a position where he does have to beat Jaedong. But not only does he have to beat Jaedong, Flash also has to beat EffOrt. So a lot of things have to go right for Flash to make it out of this group. But unfortunately, Yellow is going to fall down a game now. So that makes him, what is it, 1-2?
Yeah, Yellow's currently going to be actually 1-1. So he'll be even. So Yellow's still doing fine. EffOrt is also 1-1. So Jaedong at this point is the only person guaranteed to move on, which is not really surprising to any of us there. But yeah, I mean, it's hard because I like to see Flash. I like to see him do well, and I would love to see him move on. If Flash does move on from Group A, it is going to be close to a miracle. Everything has to happen exactly right.
Well, let's talk here, too, also what will happen, say if Yellow does lose to Jaedong and EffOrt, or even Flash does beat EffOrt, that'll still just create a 2-1 tie where all three players, Yellow, EffOrt, and Flash, will only be a 2-1 tie. Right. So then we'll have to continue and do another round robin between those players to find out who's going to move on. So even if everything goes right for Flash, up to that point, that's still just going to leave him with a 2-1 round robin.
It resets the board with Jaedong relaxing and then having to move on.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So chances still not looking good for Flash. But looking better for EffOrt now. It's good that EffOrt is able to pick up his first win. I think a lot of people wouldn't mind seeing Jaedong and EffOrt both move on in this group.
All right, well, I am excited about the next game we have. It's going to be Fantasy versus Type B. I'm expecting a good game out of that, and we'll move on to Group B.